Okay, it looks like we are ready to go, so let's start this up right now. Once again, some Harvest Moon DS cute. I definitely plan on streaming other games at some point, it's just that, like I said, this one's a pretty easygoing game, with also goals to have, so it gives me something to work towards at least, while not too much pressure. Hello, Malum Kato 40k. Yes, I'm doing pretty good. Hopefully you're doing good too. Love to see it. I mean, just checking stuff out here. As you can see, it's just another day on the farm. Oops, that's gloves. Thank you. This is actually a dress I just got last weekend. They're out. Not quite sure what you'd call this particular style. I mean, I know some people kind of, I know some people categorize it as cottage core, I think this might count as. Either way, I do. Either way, I got this at a Ross's. So I was like, yeah, I'll get this. What's up, gamers indeed? Hello, Dennis Gallagher. How are ya? Yes, thank you. Oh my god, I accidentally, oh shoot, you know what? I'm gonna reload. I feel bad about accidentally hitting my horse. But yes, I forgot to turn the, game audio down a bit. There we go. I had a bit of, I was doing some recording with this computer, so well, obviously I wanted to keep the volume up a little more, but of course we're streaming. That's a horse I get to abuse. Yeah, sorry horse, don't worry though, don't worry though, luckily it's easy to reload and such. Yeah, I mean, the volume isn't too much of a concern for this, but, you're right, though. I'll, yeah, just to at least get a bit of background music, the background music in. Yeah, it's a little cold to be wearing this kind of dress out and about, so I thought I'd wear it on stream. Actually, it's not too bad today, but it has been quite cold. And it's going to get a little cold again. But yeah, but no. Oh my god, I did it again. Goodness. Okay, this time I promise I'm not going to hit the horse. Goodness. Goodness gracious. But yeah, it was snowing quite a bit a while ago, like last month. Yes, yeah, last month it was snowing quite a bit. But it's good now. It is, well, I should say it's not snowing now. It's still quite chilly, but, you know how it goes. This is why I usually preset my, grooming and petting tools beforehand, but I forgot, so that'll teach me. Right. Let's get these eggies here. Time to rub my chickens. Oh yeah, don't want the, like I was saying, don't want my game noise to be too loud, but loud enough to maybe get a bit of background music in. It's not like there are any, cutscenes or anything, voiced cutscenes or whatever in these games. You know, I was thinking for this stream session today to maybe do a bit more maybe do a bit more mine exploring for the third mine. We already went down to the bottom of the second mine and got the magic sword. Crap, it's fine. Yeah, I was thinking of doing that because I got way too much medicine. I severely overestimate how much medicine we would need to get to the bottom of that second mine. And yes, obviously, we need scrubbing music for full immersion of this kind of game. Cow. Cow, 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 cow. Checking some stuff, making sure things are still going good. Okay, so first I'll check to see what floor that princess is in the mines. I can't quite remember what floor number it is. DS Oh, that's not what her name is. It's the 255th floor mine. Oh, that's cute. You're making a dress for your sister's kid. I like sewing as well. Been slacking a bit on it, but definitely still something I enjoy doing. I even enjoy doing stuff like mending things. Makes me feel satisfied whenever I can put a bit of new life back into something. Yes, 255th floor is quite a ways down, but but in this game there are holes you can fall into. So there's that. Of course, you gotta be careful because that falling down floors eats up increases your fatigue because you're falling down holes, and that's dangerous. Painful. I'll do a bit of scavenging first. I guess I got a crap ton of meds at the Van's shop because I thought we would need way more than we needed, but you know what? What was I gonna say? But we're gonna make use of them now. Whoops, I actually wanted to go up here. Let's see. equip the magic sword for now. Let's see how deep we can go. This is the third. Yeah, this is the third mine. Yeah, this is what we can do with the sword. Kill things. It's a very strange game, as you can see. Yeah, we are going into that deep dive. Excuse me. Rather, burpy lately. Whoops, I forgot to ship off all my crap. Oh well. Yeah. And of course there's stairs too, but feeling like Alice in Wonderland, going down all these holes. What am I want to do? Where's my hammer? Here it is. Might as well drink up the medicine if, cause that doesn't restore, doesn't reduce fatigue like the herbs do. Whoops. Goodness. I'm just finding all the stairs now, but that's fine. Small progress is better than no progress, and all that. Yeah. Obviously, the sword is good for getting rid of enemies, especially because of the range, but also just using your tools is helpful because killing two birds with one stone. Not just killing enemies, but also digging into the land, as you can see here, and smashing rocks. Yeah, that's true. 10% of something is better than 100% of nothing. Owie, it's fine. There we now we're on level 83 and I gotta be careful. Emulators, I kind of keep that private just because I don't want Nintendo or anyone else on my ass. I mean, it's one thing to say you're using an emulator for a game that's no longer in print, but actually advertising where you get your emulators is a bit iffy. I mean, obviously, I don't care about that, but other people might. I'll just say it's one of the more common ones. Popular ones, I should say. Yeah, yeah, depending on the game, sometimes you need to mess around with the settings, especially if it's got 3D graphics. That's the only thing is I gotta be careful when going down these later mines. Because I can fall down really hard and kill myself, so gotta get a save once in a while. Yeah, Nintendo especially. They are very litigious. I mean, obviously other people have played emulated games on stream and whatever and have gotten away fine. But, you know. You know, clearly advertising where you can get said emulators and such is probably not the best idea. If you don't want Nintendo's assassins after you. And of course, there are also, especially with things like ROM hacks and such. Passed her up. Let's see if I can get there next time. What floor is this? Crap. Can't remember. It's fine. I'll remember to save as much as I can with this. Come on. Where are ya? Yep. Nothing is scarier than Nintendo's assassin lawyers killing YouTubers' ambitions since however long that's been going on. Yeah. Let's go. Chomp. Stop. Stop, please. Alright, we'll see. Well, no, at least we actually uncovered a hole this time. We'll see how deep it goes. Too far again. It's the 255th floor we're looking for. Alright, here's 200. And he's like, yay, you made it to the 200th floor. You get fucking nothing. No, I should probably get rid of this mouse cursor. It's a bit obtrusive. Where is my set? I keep forgetting to do this. There we go. It's a bit obtrusive to have that mouse there, but there we go. I just kept forgetting to turn it off. Okay, we're on 244. That's good. That's good. Right. Wait for this one to pass by. Ouch. No, we don't want to touch the ground level. $246. Hello, Kino Ice Cream. Good to see ya in the stream. Oh, excuse me, trying to adjust, but my chair was a bit too close to the desk. Save this. We are doing a deep dive today. In the mines, that is. Save here. Plenty of save scumming, of course. Ooh, gotta be careful. I hate that whenever that those animations get in the way of, or you know, can cause you to get hit by those monsters. Okay, we'll save again because we're getting very close. Let's see. Spin. So it's still in my hair. Alright, Gonna be extra careful because 2:55 is when we're going to meet the princess. Gotta get rid of these guys first, though. I forgot. Ah! Scary! Yeah, don't ask me why. Like, don't ask me why there is weird cursed animals in this game because I don't know. This game made Harvest Moon DS very weird. Whoops. Like I said before, I blame this all on the Witch Princess. Well, I'll move on to play after that. I was playing a little bit of the first Lost in Blue game. I was alternating between this game and Lost in Blue. I don't dislike it. I don't dislike the first Lost in Blue, but I definitely prefer the second one. So maybe I'll even move on to that instead. That could be fun. That's a game from my childhood that I like a lot. Perhaps when my birthday month rolls along, I'll play a game from my childhood as well. Or another game from my childhood as well. We'll see. We shall see. It's not until May, by the way, my birthday month, so there's plenty of time to think on that. Also, fun fact that you may not know about me, I share a birthday with Tony Hawk. His birthday is May 12th, my birthday is May 12th. I always thought that was pretty cool. Pretty cool coincidence. Especially since I enjoy his games. I'm not very good at them, but I definitely enjoyed and enjoy playing them, although it has been quite a while. There we go. Alright, time to meet this Sleeping Beauty here. Yeah, plus Tony Hawk's a pretty cool guy as well, in general. I think he's retired professionally, but he still skateboards, recreationally at least. Childhood games, yes. We'll talk about my childhood games as a, games I played a lot as a kid. Kingdom Hearts 2 is my favorite. Was my favorite, still is. Blew my mind as a kid. Yes, I played Kingdom Hearts 2 before I ever played Kingdom Hearts 1. Because I was dumb and didn't realize it said 2. What else? Goodness, Harvest Moon. More Friends of Mineral Town for the GBA. Tons of fun. I also liked Magical Melody. Not my favorite, but still very good, I think. Made a review of a game a long time ago called Princess Debut, which was my first otome game / dating sim. That was fun. What else did I play? There's gotta be more games I played as a kid. Yeah, I remember. Played a very weird but very interesting game called Dog's Life for the PS2. Another game I made a review of a long time ago. I'll think of more. I'll tell you. If I think of more, I'll tell you. I'm just gonna go in here now. Why is he sleeping down here? name is Kira, I think that's, or Kara. I think she wants me to read this sign. Let's see. I am quite hungry. Bring me ultimate or finest curry. Yes, she has very expensive tastes. What is it you want? Good night. You know, it's funny they have, speech bubbles here for her because in the, in Harvest Moon DS, the first release of this with the male character, she couldn't talk, so she just spoke with a sign. Then again, I only played a little bit of, original Harvest Moon DS, so I never met her as the male character. Don't have any gemstones to give her, unfortunately. I wonder if she'd want jewelry? Does she like jewelry? Just to show you what I mean. Yes. I think she likes it. So also like those gemstones you find, like the rubies and the emeralds and such. We'll see how much deeper we can go in this mine. Like I said, we got tons of medicine, it's winter, so we don't really need to worry about much of anything in terms of time constraints. Thank you, Squid Bowl Toys. Enjoy my time quite a bit as it is, so hopefully we can continue having a good time. Stop, I want to get my hoe out. Look at how many floors are on this mine. Yeah, these are for if you have a basement, which is basically a greenhouse in this game, but I never made it. There is actually a lot I never did in these games. Or in this game. Stop. Stop. Don't. Please. Yeah, a fair bit I never did in these games, so maybe we'll try doing more stuff. Like I said, not my favorite of the Harvest Moon series, but there is definitely a lot to do, which makes it good for, good streaming material. Oh yeah, here's something else that could be fun to stream. I always thought streaming a couple of rounds of Marvel Rivals could be fun, because I quite enjoy that game. It could be fun to watch me either kick ass or get my ass kicked. Of course, not really a game where I could pay too much attention to chat, but, you know, still fun. As for my skill level in that game, I'm definitely competent at least. Not exactly a gamer pro or anything, but I can at least say I am competent. And I am better than I used to be, I'd say. So hey, at least I could say I improved in some ways for that game. Means I'm not just fucking about and being dumb. Could be fun to stream Infinity Nikki as well. It's a pretty low-key game where we can just kind of explore and crap. I'm really enjoying that game quite a bit. It's funny too, I haven't really gotten into... I haven't really been super into live service games, but those two, Infinity Nikki and Marvel Rivals, I've been getting quite into. But, you know, that's cool. So, you know, that's cool. Marvel Rivals, we can both, you can watch me suffer through the hell that is known as solo queuing. But it's fine. No digging my whole way, instead just looking for the holes just by walking over them. Takes more energy, but you know what, we got tons of stamina medicine. And as I said before, it is very easy to make a lot of money in this game. Hell, we might even just spend this whole stream mining. And I mean, you know, there's like not much to do in winter in this game, so whatever. What's I gotta do? Right. So just thinking, do I want to eat an herb or should I just stick to the I'll stick to the medicine now because I don't really have much in the way of not a ton in the way of fatigue gain. Yes, remember, you lose stamina. You don't want to lose stamina, but you also don't want to gain fatigue. We'll pop some grass. Save this. Okay, knock on wood. We have not had any technical issues for the last couple of streams, so that's good. That is good. Stop. Quite like the fall theme from Harvest Moon 64. Alright. We are digging a lot. As you can see. Let's keep digging here. I don't know if there's like I don't know if there are any floors where there are just no holes to fall into or stairs to go down, actually. That could be a problem, but oh well. There's a staircase. Alright, there's a hole to fall into. I'll save in case it goes really deep and kills me. Thankfully it didn't. That's why we save, just in case. Speaking of which... crap. So stop that. A lot of good games coming out this year. I know I keep talking about, but I feel like I always forget a few. Monster Hunter, of course, right on the horizon with... Because I believe that's coming out on Valentine's Day, actually. Nothing says romance like hunting giant beasts with your sweetheart, I guess. No, that game does look quite cool, of course. Another major Monster Hunter title. Definitely interested in Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. I admit I am a bit behind on my Yakuzas, but I still will probably play that game. I'll catch up somehow. Or, you know, I'll figure things out. Alright, I've been playing for about 46 minutes. I don't know if I necessarily want this whole stream to just be me digging all damn day, so... maybe when we get to the hour mark, I'll just stop and do other things in the game that isn't just digging around. Whoops, I forgot to refuel. That's not good. Yeah. Yes. These. We'll just pop a couple of these, because why not? Remember, kids, it's always good to take various nondescript herbs to make yourself feel better. I mean, look at Resident Evil. They're always taking herbs. And they're able to, kill zombies and other abominations. Where is the hammer? Oh. Yeah, I better hold on to that. As I might consider making a maker at some point. They got like yarn makers and cheese makers and such you can make. Stop hitting me, please. Stop. Oh, no. Come on. Come on. What floor are we on so far? 300 and something. Yes, actually, about in a couple of minutes I was going to check to see how many floors this has to see if it's worth trying to get down to the very bottom or not. Yes, we shall see if we can get to the bottom, indeed. Speaking of detective games, I'm still looking forward to that, new Professor Layton game, whenever that's gonna come out. I know he has a couple of, adopted kids now, so I wonder how they're gonna play a part in the game. I know his daughter got an anime series, which is cool. Well, it's like one episode of that. It's pretty cute. I haven't watched any more of it yet, but there's that. Apparently he's got an adopted son that's kind of an asshole. There's of course Flora. Who knows what Flora's doing right now? Flora just kind of gets forgotten about. Poor Flora. Yeah, I guess he kind of takes more after Sherlock Holmes in that way, where Layton's son is just kind of a sarcastic dick. It's like, did your father teach you how to be like that? I think he'd disapprove. What else? Of course, there was a Professor Layton movie that was an anime movie that was actually quite good. And there was supposed to be a second movie, but that never happened. I don't know if maybe it'll get off the ground now, but we'll see. It'd be cool if there was another Professor Layton and Ace Attorney crossover. I kind of have my issues with that game. I mean, you know, it had its issues, but just having the characters together solving a mystery was just kind of neat in its own right. Yeah, I never saw Lupin the Third, but I know it's very iconic. And definitely something like that would make for a good mystery game. Wouldn't be surprised if there were games of that, but adaptations of that, but I'm not too sure. Hey, I got a cursed accessory. It's a cursed hat. It increases stamina loss when using tools, which is not good. The thing about those is, the thing about the cursed accessories and the cursed tools is that you can't take them off normally. You have to call the priest to be able to remove them. But really, it's better if you save your money and just have them blessed instead. Yeah, like I said, this game is weird. Yes, Lupin the Third, as I know, is very much a long runner. Pretty much the detective anime series in Japan. Well, yes, I might not have seen every single iconic anime, but I am aware, at least, of their influence. Yes, way too many seasons. Long runner. Think One Piece is long. Oh boy. I also should watch some Satoshi Kon. Is that what his name is? Satoshi Kon films? Like, Perfect Blue and Paprika. I know those are very iconic. What anime do I enjoy? Well, when it comes to classics or older series, love me some Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I like Fruits Basket. Definitely like I can't believe I forgot Code Geass. Definitely like Code Geass. Some newer animes I've been getting into, the Apothecary Diaries. I quite like that one. I also like My Happy Marriage. It's a historical romance with supernatural elements. Those latter two are the ones that I am currently keeping up on. I like One Piece as well. Yes, thank you. I don't watch a ton of anime, but as you can see, I've watched a fair few. Oh, you know what? I can't believe I forgot. To Your Eternity. I only watched the first season of that, but, oh boy. I like to say the end of the first episode of, To Your Eternity made me cry like a bitch, so I hate it. But no, I do like it a lot, truthfully. And you know, I don't ugly cry at a lot of things. Or, you know, when I watch, like, movies and stuff, I don't really ugly cry. Like, start bawling and just wailing, but, oh boy, To Your Eternity. That challenges me. Inuyasha, you know, how I got back into the anime in the day was, Yu-Gi-Oh! I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. For kids, not great with their localization, but I can at least appreciate. I can at least appreciate that. That's how we got Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay, you know, I'm going. All right, now that it's been about. Okay, go and check to see how many floors this mine has, and then I'll decide if it's worth digging more. Yeah, the dual disc. A friend of mine had one of those. I thought that was cool. Unfortunately, they're quite impractical in real life. Second. Okay, there are 999 floors to this mine. I don't think I really want to spend all that time getting to the bottom right now. Oh, and the fourth mine, the mine after this, it has 65,535 floors. Oh man, you have to really love this game to wanna complete and run it. But what I will show you is might show you a project that I've been kind of working on and off for sewing. Hold on a minute, gotta get it off of here. Yes, this is something I've been working on and off of it. It's meant to be Ellie's dress from the remake of Friends of Mineral Town, because I thought that was a redesign that I really liked. Some of the redesigns are a bit hit or miss, but I did really like this one. Definitely a more thank you. This is definitely a bit more of a definitely a more ambitious project of mine. Wanted to really challenge myself. Maybe I bit off a bit more than I could chew, but, you know, it's a learning process. It's not perfect, but, like I said, I'm definitely learning. I'm definitely learning things from it. Oh, thank you. I don't know how well you can see the seam work with this camera. Well, with this webcam here. And the lighting and such. But yeah, I've been working on and off with it for a while. Various life things got in the way of me wanting to get to it and my motivation, but you know. Of course there's still quite a bit. Oh, thank you. Like I said, there's still quite a bit of work I want to do. I want to make a proper lining for it. Especially since the blue stripes on the skirt are fabric paint that I used to make these stripes because I couldn't really find a striped fabric that I wanted for that. So that'll definitely be more comfortable, plus of course, having a lining increases its longevity, decreases general wear and tear. Of course, I still need the collar for it, and the apron, which of course has those details with those embroidered details. Yeah, there's a lot to that project. Like I said, I want it to be a bit more ambitious. Yeah, I appreciate you saying that the lines are very straight, because that's something I feel like I struggle with, but then again, you are your own worst critic, so that's why I gotta remind myself too. Just because I might notice little flaws and think they're big flaws, that doesn't mean everyone's gonna see it that way. In fact, there's a good chance they won't see it that way. Yes. And of course, I got pockets. Added some pockets for a bit of practicality. But yeah, I'll see if I can show you what the source picture is. Um, who just leveled up? No, Vega 32X. Thank you for the follow. Alright, let's see how I can... see how I can share this screen here for my, for the source picture. Data source. Display capture. Do window capture. There we go. See, you can, this is what it looks like. The, the source picture for that. So it took a little while because of and also it took a little while with some pattern editing because the pattern turned out to be bigger than I thought it was for fitting, so I got to shrink that down a bit. But yes, as you can see, I got quite a bit more work to do with making the cosplay. Of course, we got the apron is a whole nother undertaking. Got the collar. You can see there's details on the skirt of the apron and the gloves here, which I actually also made as well. I even have the wig for that, the short brown hair. But yes, like I said, I was a bit hit or miss with some of the designs in the game and Story of Seasons remake, but I did like the I did really like this one. Like I said, quite a challenge. It's one of those deceptively simple looking cosplays if you're going to be making it from scratch. Like I said, had my motivation for it's been going in and out, various life things and all that, you know. Plus, with some things not going how I predicted with the project, kind of frustrating, and you wanna just kind of rage quit for a bit, give it a break. I was even thinking of doing a simpler project for just to kind of cleanse my palate, if you will. Do a simpler project just so I can get something done. Get something done for that sort of gratification of actually making it for something, or actually finishing and making something. But yeah, wearing it for an event, I was going to wear it to at least some kind of convention. What else? But yeah, I do appreciate you, Dimension wheelchair boss cosplay, that'd be great. Or Dimension, I don't know how you pronounce it, but that would be pretty great, wouldn't it? But yes, I do appreciate you saying that the cosplay is looking good, because it's nice to hear an outside perspective instead of me being hypercritical of everything. But yeah, I'll have to see when I want to get back into this to actually start making this again. Yeah, you know what? I'll show you the gloves I made as well in a second. Well, as for making super straight lines, the sewing machine I have does have a guide for their seam allowances and just measurements in general, so I do follow that, but I guess I just kind of eventually got better at it as I did it more. But yeah, I'm glad to say, yeah, it's nice to see that my lines are apparently really straight and even because that's something I definitely worry about. It's like, oh geez, did I go a bit too far here? Is it even? Okay, hold on. Here are the gloves I made. Oh no, your coffee breaks after marriage? That's not good. I wonder why that is. Anyways, here is the gloves I made. Very simple, as you can see. I traced my hands for these. So I could just make very basic fingerless gloves, as you can see, like in the source picture. Oopsie. Yes. You can see I do. I was going to put the embroidered design on there. Hand embroidered because A, I don't have an embroidery machine, and B, I don't know. I think it'd just be more. I think it'd be more fitting to have the hand embroidered even for the apron. But yes, definitely my biggest undertaking for a cosplay, by far. Any kind of sewing project, really. It's okay I stay single all my life, in-game. But yes, but yeah, even if it turns out to not be perfect, the cosplay, at least I can say I learned a lot from what I did. And that is important, ain't it? Yes, thank you. Like I said, they're actually very simple. Because, like I said, trace the hands, leave a bit of space to make sure that, you know, you can actually move your hands in them. Yes, I appreciate it. Maybe I will finally get back into doing more sewing. Well, I am still, my main ambition, of course, is doing, like, video work and my acting and such. But I still definitely want to keep sewing and crafting and such a part of my life. It's good to have some kind of creative thing as purely for my own enjoyment and satisfaction. I'm definitely not against entering cosplay contests for fun and such, but that's not really my main goal. If it gets people interested in other things I do, that's cool, but it is basically for my own enjoyment. Mostly a hobby. Yes. I do also really enjoy hand sewing as well. Even though it obviously takes much longer. That's why I even like doing things like mending clothes and such. Oh yes, of course, I'll also need to either buy or make a petticoat for that so that I can get the excuse me. So I can get the volume of the skirt volume that I want. And of course, that's what ladies wore back in the day to get those voluminous skirts. They even had, like, everyday petticoats. Wasn't just for fancy balls and such. But yes, even though I do want to work a lot on my videos and acting and streaming and all that, I should make sure to carve out more time for sewing. And even though and in between my recreational gaming and such. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, hand embroidery is really cool. Like I said, I definitely want to do the hand embroidery for the details on the apron and gloves. So I've done a bit of practicing with that. And definitely want to get back into it. You know, get back into the swing of it. Since it has been quite a hot minute since I practiced my embroidery. TV stopping. I'm trying to remember what I was. Alright, let's just put this on the shelf. Put this in the beauty box. No, in the box. There we go. Well, I guess now's as good a time as any to decrease my fatigue. At the hot spring, that is. Yeah, I really like the 2D 2D pixel art of these older games as well. Very charming. I also really like the old 3D graphics for the Harvest Moon 64 and Back to Nature. I really like those as well. It's very even though they on a technical level they're not as pretty as newer ones. I do really like them. They just have a very unique charm, I think. But yes, and I really love the graphics of even the very first Harvest Moon game. Those graphics have definitely aged well. It's very timeless feel to that. Oh yeah, those shoulder pads for yes, for military slash nobility. Geez, couldn't think of it. Yeah, I love the look of the cows and the chickens in the first Harvest Moon game. Those are probably my favorite designs for the cows and chickens. In fact, I even got the Harvest Moon cow as a custom emoji for if you do the first tier membership for YouTube. Tanya the Evil. Let's see who that is. Hold on. Oh, I see a military looking cosplay. So, feels like I was. God damn, I cannot remember what I always slip my mind on something. Something sewing related I was going to talk about. Okay, hopefully you'll be hopefully, work call won't take too much longer. I want to check the weather, goddammit. Sunny! That's what I like to hear. Oh my me, just suffocating my horse in bubbles. Fish. I've had fish sticks when I was a kid. They're alright. Whee! Dang it, forgot to do the Fall of Solwell. I'll be streaming for an hour and a half by the time I'm done. Yeah, I'll, think maybe I'll do one more in-game day and then call it a stream. Oh my gosh, I forgot to save scum. Oh well. I'll just do it all over again. Jesus, I got so much gas in me. Yes, you must have some super jacked shoulders. Yes, this is just some safes. This is how you make lots of money in this game. Safe scumming, safe scummings, for jewelry and such. Can get you a lot of money because those jewelry sell for like 2,000 gold a piece. You didn't miss too much, Lex. I have mostly been, I wanted to see how far I could get into the third mine. We met that sleeping princess, and I thought, you know what, I wonder if I can get to how long it'll take to get to the very bottom of that mine. The answer is it would take a very long time, because there are 999 floors in that mine. But that's nothing compared to the fourth mine, because that has over 65,500 levels. Like I said, you gotta really love this game if you wanna complete and run it. I was talking about the animals in the very first Harvest Moon game. Like I said, I really like the animations for the cows, and like the pregnant cows, they kind of wobble as they're trying to walk. It's really funny and cute. And the little baby calves will jump up and down and looking all happy whenever you brush them. Yes, you need to have an obsession with this game. Yeah. What else was I gonna say? Oh yes, I love the cows in the very first Harvest Moon game. Like, they nailed it. They nailed those cow designs, and I think they peaked there. Like, don't get me wrong, I like the designs of the cows in later games too. I do actually like the bubble-nosed cows, as they're called, in the remake games for Friends of Mineral Town. I think they're super cute, especially with the bells on their tails. But they peaked. But the designs for the cows peaked in the very first game. That is what I think. Terraria. I've never played that game, actually. But that's cool that you got back into that. Like I said too, I said earlier too, I will probably call it a stream after this in-game day is done, because at this point I've been streaming for about an hour and a half. Over an hour and a half, I should say, actually. Tavern Talk, is that like that coffee shop game except with a tavern? That sounds pretty cute. Right, I was talking about sewing quite a bit earlier as well. Oh yeah, people take quests. That's again, that sounds pretty cute. I was talking about sewing stuff earlier as well. There's definitely a fair few cosplay ideas I think would be a fun and interesting undertaking, especially the more challenging ones, but we'll have to see. Like I said, I really love doing my acting and video making and such. And I want to try it. And of course, there's also my recreational gaming, so gonna have to find I still want to find the time to squeeze them in though. Squeeze sewing in somewhere. Yeah, the closest thing we have to a modern Harvest Moon game with this pixel art style is Stardew Valley, of course. Oh, and there's also Fields of Mystria, which I especially like too because of the vintage anime art style of the vintage anime art style of the character portraits. I thought that was really cool and cute. Not much in the way of acting stuff at the moment. It's cool you're working on TV stuff in London, though. That's really cool. I've been doing various, voiceover auditions whenever they pop up. Of course, I am strictly non-union and all that. And plus, with all those open calls, you know how competitive that can be. But hey, I try. And hey, maybe if I make somewhat of a name for myself in the YouTubing/streaming sphere, that'll help increase my chances of getting noticed. Yeah, it's cool you made a Reaver blade from Soul Reaver. I never really worked with making like weapons props and such, but I always thought that was really cool. Yeah, acting is definitely a labor of love for sure. Cause you're gonna face way more rejections than um acceptance. Um, it's not bad actually where I am. Like I said, I'll keep it vague. I mean, I guess it's not a huge deal if you know where I am. Because unfortunately, if people really wanted to know where I lived, they could find it if they tried hard enough. But I'll still keep it vague for vagueness' sake. I'll just say though, it's not too terrible. Um, not like I don't live in California, just for the record, or New York for that matter. But it's not half bad for both film and theater. Theater is a bit better, which is fine with me because theater acting / musical theater and voice acting are my two preferred ones. I mean, I like on-screen acting too, of course, or screen acting too, of course. But yeah, not too bad. I don't know if I ever want to move to like a bigger city or region like like New York or California. Like never say never by any means. But definitely not something I'm going to be planning on doing in the very near future. Because just for various reasons. A, I don't exactly have a lot of clout under my belt for stuff like that, so not too worth it, I think, to do that and have to deal with even more competition. And B, it's expensive, and I'm pretty satisfied living where I am right now. Oh man, well, we'll see how the acting pursuits go. One day at a time and all that. What else? But yeah, even if I do live into a more acting hub, I don't know if I don't even know if I'll live right in the middle of LA or NYC. Even though it would be less convenient, I don't know. But yeah, you're right, Dennis. More opportunities equals more competition. If you're able to, you might as well start off in a smaller scale. Like obviously, if you already live in NYC, that's might not necessarily be the most practical, but if you don't, you shouldn't be in any huge rush to do that. And yes, my video work with my voiceover is indeed considered acting practice, at least. Because I do use acting techniques whenever I do my voiceover and such. Use those acting techniques I learned in school and such. Yes, as the saying goes, we'll wait and see. Yeah. Yeah, I've had a bit of trouble myself with slowing down. Like, I took a voiceover class in the area in person. He said my diction was good, my articulation was good, but I really need to slow down. Which I have. I did make sure to slow down, and for me at least, part of the reason of why I was speaking so fast was because I read fairly fast. So, just gotta remember to slow down on my reading, and which will also slow down on my aloud reading. Skills go deeper than Mary Poppins' bag. Well, I don't know about that, but I appreciate that. I at least have those interests. Yeah, like I said, speaking of sewing, lots of fair few cosplay ideas that, like I said, would be cool and challenging, but we'll see on whether or not I'll actually undertake them or take on those challenges. And you know, there is absolutely no shame. I feel absolutely no shame, and neither should anyone else feel shame about buying their cosplays or doing closet cosplays. In fact, I did a Muffy slash Molly cosplay. That was a closet cosplay a while last year for a convention. I have it on my Instagram. Maybe I can show you. But yes, the only thing I bought for that cosplay was the wig. Instagram. Yeah, no, I said I was going to stop soon, but I'm just having so much fun talking. I'm just chatting up a storm, aren't I? But no, I don't mind. I'm not in any huge rush or under any other pressure. Under any major big pressure. Ah, shoot, hold on. Gonna get into my Instagram so I can show you some of my pictures, but yeah, oh yeah, and also hope you're having fun watching my farmer just sleeping on the dirty stable floor. I'm sure there's not horse poop and pee there. Yeah, I know it's really gross, but I mean it's true. Yeah, you know, that's one thing that I kind of like about the newer those Harvest Moon games that were made by Natsume is that you actually do have to muck the stalls. It's not like gross or anything, but you know, animals poop, everything poops. And you can utilize that for your crop growing. You know, speaking of which, speaking of like gross things, I'm sorry we're getting really gross right now, but I miss that. I remember thinking it was kind of funny they had a dog peeing animation for your dog in Harvest Moon 64 and Back to Nature, and they never put it in again. I know that's really gross to talk about, but you know what? We're all a bit immature. Ah, it's cool. That's cool. But yes, I also bought my Tifa Lockhart cosplay from Final Fantasy VII Remake. I bought that. I did have to take it in though because it was a bit big. So there's that. So, uh, hold on. I'll show you stuff here. Nope, not that. I don't want to show you all that. I'll show you this. There it is. Sorry. Like I said, I don't really do that whole, I don't really show my browser too much. Anyway, here's me in my, Story of Season / Harvest Moon cosplay. Like I said, that was a dress I already had. I don't need to bother showing my face on the, screen. Yes, thank you. Yes, the wig I bought. I curled that. Curled the bottom because, of course, he's got those curls. Muffy / Molly. It held up quite well because it's plastic, but, you know, that's fine. I'm sorry I keep doing that. With my, screens. Oh, shoot, no, I wanted you to see all my, stuff. Not really, it doesn't matter. Ah. Yes. It's gonna be. I got delete your comment? That's weird. I definitely haven't deleted any comments, so it's probably just something on Instagram's end. Unless you're talking about your Instagram account got deleted. But yeah, that's just where I do go to share pictures and stuff, such. Have a place where they can all congregate. No pressure, of course, to, you know, to comment or like or whatever. Just a little something extra. That sucks. Got deleted. That's, like I said, freaking technology and all that, you know. Just checking something here real quick. No, no. Hey, let's see here. Ay, ay, Alright. Well, I showed you a lot of stuff, I think, so Had a pretty good stream, I'd say. First, we'll make sure everything is here. Jump in bed. Take the weather. Pixel Fed. Yeah, I never heard of that one, but that's good to know. Anyways. Good place to stop, I would say. Thank you all so much for stopping by and chatting. Had a ton of fun. And hopefully I will get to see you all next time. Bye!